Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, this title, They Hate Us Because We're Americans. Now, you know who I'm talking about. So let's just jump right into it. So by now we know that there is a loud group of people online who love to throw insults at Black Americans, talking about we don't have any culture, you don't know where you're from, you don't have any roots, all that nonsense. And it's wild because none of that has anything to do with us. It's projection, it's frustration, and honestly, it's envy disguised as disrespect. The real issue is citizenship. A lot of this hostility isn't about culture at all. It's about citizenship. Black Americans are undeniably, unshakably American. Our citizenship isn't conditional. It's not up for debate. It's not something anyone can threaten or take away. And for some people, especially those dealing with immigration stress, legal uncertainty, or fear of deportation, that reality hits a nerve. So instead of dealing with the system that's actually affecting them, they redirect their frustration towards us. Not because we did anything to them, but because we're the one group that they thought would be deported along with them, and they discovered that we can't be. So that's one of the problems, the issue of citizenship. And then there's that group that thinks we're supposed to get out there and fight for everybody. The expectation that Black Americans should be out there in the streets fighting ICE, fighting DHS, fighting immigration battles that aren't ours. And when we don't jump into those fights, suddenly we're selfish, we're uncultured, we're lost, we don't know where we come from, we're xenophobic, we're all of those things, all because we won't get out into the streets and fight a fight that is not ours. I think that many of us have come to understand now that the insults are a distraction. The no culture talk is a smokescreen. Because if you actually look at American culture, music, language, fashion, activism, sports, food, global influence, Black Americans are the blueprint, the foundation, the cultural engine of this country. People don't insult what they truly believe is worthless. They insult what they secretly wish they had. I will repeat myself for emphasis. People don't insult what they truly believe is worthless. They insult what they secretly wish they had. Let's talk about something else that never gets said out loud. A lot of the noise directed at Black Americans comes from people who realize that the only way they can get attention in this country is by attaching themselves to us. Think about it. Black Americans don't have to attach ourselves to anybody to be seen. We don't have to piggyback off another group's culture, struggle, or identity to get visibility. We are the culture. We are the conversation. We are the reference point. But for some people, the fastest way to get clicks, sympathy, or visibility is to take a shot at Black Americans because we're the center of gravity. We're the group everybody already watches, studies, imitates, critiques, and copies. So when people say things like, you have no culture, or you don't know where you're from is not just disrespect, it's strategy. It's a way to pull themselves into the spotlight by using us as the contrast. They need us to be the foil. We don't need them for anything. So, where is this hostility coming from? Well, it's coming from fear, insecurity, legal vulnerability, resentment toward the United States government, and frustration with the immigration system. And these problems all arise from the fact that they didn't follow the immigration laws of the United States of America. Because if you follow the immigration laws of the United States of America and become a naturalized citizen, you don't have a reason to be fearful, to be insecure, to have legal problems, to be upset with the United States government or with the immigration system. So if you're having these problems, it is a sign that you didn't come here the right way. And instead of directing that negative energy toward the system that's actually impacting them, some people redirect that negative energy toward the easiest target. And that's us, Black Americans. Not because we've harmed them, because we haven't. Not because we owe them anything, because we don't. But because we represent something that they don't have: unshakable belonging as citizens of the United States of America. And here's the irony of it: Black Americans aren't sitting around thinking about immigrants all day. We are dealing with our own issues: housing, policing, wages, healthcare, education, generational wealth. We don't have time to obsess over people who spend every waking moment obsessing over us. So when you hear the insults, no culture, no roots, no identity, you don't know where you come from, understand what's really happening. It's not about us. It's not about culture. It's not about history. It's about the fact that we're Americans and nothing can change that. And some people hate that. And some people hate that more than they're willing to admit. And the strange thing about it is, I think most Black Americans, I know many, and maybe most, didn't even think about American citizenship. It's something that we've always taken for granted. So we haven't had to think about it. And it has come to the forefront now because of the way other people are behaving over our citizenship. Our citizenship is on their minds. So they can't do anything about that. So they bring up stuff like culture and you don't know where you're from. We know exactly where we're from, and we have the most influential culture of any group in the world. So they're really talking to make themselves feel better because you know what we say: sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But anyway, y'all, it's just silly. But it's good for us to talk about it and think about it and respond to it. Because even though it's silly, they're making money off of us, so we might as well return the favor. Okay, thanks for listening. Have a good evening.